Nurses are leaving bedside nursing at an astounding rate since 2017, and the number continues to rise. So I did a research study that covered the United States. To my surprise, I found the top 5 reasons why nurses are leaving and what you can do if you find yourself in the situation to prevent it from happening to you. Coming up. Hello beautiful, welcome back to my channel. If you happen to be new here, welcome. My name is Christina. I am a bedside nurse, a working family nurse practitioner, and a mama of 2. And this channel is geared to help make nursing easier on you. I'm sharing tips, strategies, and educational content. So if that sounds like something you're into, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button below. As a nurse, I've heard the stories of reasons why nurses are leaving bedside nursing or reducing their workload. So I took it upon myself and did some digging and wanted to know how this is impacting everyone else within the United States, because this is clearly a nationwide problem. So a study was done through the Journal of the American Medical Association, I'll refer to as JAMA, that was published in about February 2021. And it looked at the prevalence and factors associated with nurse burnout in the United States. The study was conducted from April 30th to about October 2018. So the nurses that left bedside nursing were sent an anonymous questionnaire, asking them questions related to why they left. The data collected was from a national survey of registered nurses. So the number 1 reason why nurses left bedside nursing was from burnout. This made up about 43.4% of nurses. That's like half. I mean, this is like the tip of the iceberg. So let's dig a little deeper now. It's interesting. The article mentions that the mean age of those that chose to leave were 43 years of age, and 90% were female. It mentioned that working in a hospital setting, the nurses had a 2 times more of a chance of burnout, which makes sense. A hospital setting is a lot more stressful. It's higher acuity of patients. The workload is heavier. But my mind went to, well, where is this burnout the highest and the lowest? Like which states, or is it just a general consensus? So the data collected was from the 2018 National Survey of Registered Nurses, and it showed the highest number of burnout for nurses. It was in Minnesota, Iowa, Missouri, New York, Kentucky, North Carolina, Florida, Texas, Colorado, and Nevada. So that was the highest burnout. And the lowest burnout areas was California, Alaska, Arkansas, and Maine. The second reason why nurses left was because work was stressful. This made up about 34.4%. The third reason was inadequate staffing, which composed of 30% of nurses. It's true, across the board, every state has different regulations with staffing ratios and none at all. So it makes sense why California had the least turnover rate. So California not only retains their employees at hospitals, but they have the strictest legislative laws to enforce and protect those nurses that other states don't have. So the study mentioned nurses that are asked to work longer hours overtime leads to burnout. Told you, the burnout was a tip of the iceberg. We're digging deep here, but I'll offer you the solution in just a bit. And if you've come this far, be sure to subscribe. So reason number 4, lack of good management or leadership, composed of about 33.9%. Trust me, a good team is important. It helps with employee retention and employee satisfaction. And reason number 5, why nurses left bedside nursing was because of better pay and or benefits, which made up about 26.5%. So with the increase in demand for nurses, especially during a pandemic, and the influx of baby boomers leaving to retire, puts healthcare at a strain with an urgent need for more nurses. So what is the solution? So tip number 1 is recommended those that work overtime are at greater risk for burnout, so work what you need to. Number 2 would be, if you have an option, choose a magnet hospital where their reputation is to support staff through education, positive working relationships, and nurse autonomy. This will increase nurse retention and improve the quality of patient care because more resources are provided, more help, more staff makes a happy employee. So I live in California and know nurses that live out of state and actually travel to California to work their shifts and will fly back home. And the general general theme of their message is they come to California to work because there are no staffing ratios or legislation laws to protect nurses in the specific states that they live in. So awareness is key and explains why nurses are leaving at an astounding rate. So I believe change will come. Trust me, despite the tough shifts, you work through it, and at the end, there is always your gem patient that makes all the hard work worth it. And the experience you gain from it is immeasurable. In nursing, there are amazing, endless opportunities. So if you love it, you will truly find your calling within your niche. It keeps my heart beating. See you in the next one.